Live from the Iowa State Fair, this is KCCI 8 News.
Welcome into the KCCI 8 News broadcast live from the Mid-American Energy Stage at the Iowa State Fair. I'm Stacey Horst along with Jason Sudeiko and Ben Kaplan, who's new to the fair this year.
My first fair, everybody. There we go. I can't wait to get this going. So excited to be here. And we're all here for the first time in decades at a new time during our brand new 4 o'clock newscast.
Yeah, how exciting is that? I mean, come on. Yeah! So this really is one of the best times of the year here in Iowa, and we are so excited to kick things off with you on day one. Guys, that's what Iowa State Fair is all about, is the food, isn't it?
Oh, let's talk about the food. Yes, sirree. Last month, some of us got the chance to try some of the top new fair foods being served up and then vote on our favorites. Now, here are the top 3.
And when she says some of us, she means Stacey.
Oh, yeah.
And she gave a thumbs up to all of them, though. We have the Iowa smoked roll, the lobster corn dog, and the bacon cheeseburger egg roll. All sound delicious and all will compete in a fan vote for the People's Choice Best New Food title. Voting open right now on the Iowa State's Fair website as well as the app. And the winner will be announced on Friday, August 16th.
So we are going to get a chance to taste a couple of those new foods right now. Let's start with Gwen Page from What You Smokin'. So Gwen, congratulations on making it to the top 3.
Yes, thank you so much. Thanks for having us here today.
So tell us about the food. What is it? It's beautiful.
Thank you. This is our Iowa smoked rolls. So we are bringing the fair fever by doing a little take with some barbecue sushi. We take a tenderloin and we roll it with jasmine rice. We have our giddy up sweet and tangy Texas taco sauce and some jalapeno cream corn. Then we smoke it, and then once it's finished, we dress it with poblano ranch, smoked sesame seeds, and green onions. So lots of flavor.
Lots of flavor. It is delicious. So tell us about, how did you come up with this?
This was actually a creation by our pitmaster, Paul Babberl, and he's inspired obviously by barbecue, but also the flavors from the East. So I like to say that we take from the East and the West and put together what we think is the best.
So where can we find you, and how much does this cost?
Our Iowa smoked roll is $14, and we can be found down by the Iowa Craft Beer Tent. The great thing is all 3 of the top new fair foods are right next to each other. So our neighbors are Win and Sarah's Kitchen, and then we also have Destination Grill making out the top 3 right by the Iowa Craft Beer Tent.
Perfect location. Gwen, thank you. Good luck. And we're going to share some of these samples with the crowd. Ben.
Stacey, thank you. And speaking of Win and Sarah's Kitchen, that's who's joining me now. It smells so good, everybody. Oh my gosh, and I've been excited about this one ever since I first heard about it. You guys are a vendor at the fair for the first time. I'm joined by Andrew Wynn, we have Sarah, we have Jamie and Athena, and you're all here to talk about the bacon cheeseburger egg roll. Oh my gosh, all those flavors just sound so good together. How'd you come up with this?
Well, egg rolls are one of our top sellers at our locations in Indianola and Norwalk, and so is cheeseburgers. So we said, you know what, let's throw them together, and here's what we got.
Let's make magic happen, right? That's what, and it smells like you guys did that. Tell us what's unique or special about this.
The unique thing is we roll each one by our hands. It's a family affair, so we've literally been rolling these days and night.
And Athena's been up at all hours, right? We're working hard to get this done. All right, how much does this cost?
It's $12.
And where are you located on the fairgrounds?
Like Gwen said, we're over by the Iowa Craft Beer Tent. All top 3 are close to each other, and we're just so happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you guys.
Thank you very much. Yes.
All right, thank you all for being here. You're going to hand out some samples there, and people look like they're excited. We're going to go ahead and send it over to Jason, who's joined by a very special guest. Jason.
Yeah, that's right. We like to pick a weather kid here at the State Fair, and today we just couldn't pick one. We had 2 very special kids, and I'm going to introduce them to you right now. What's your name, sir?
My name is Nolan, and I'm from Ankeny, Iowa.
Ankeny, Iowa, beautiful place. I like the theater up there, and you guys got the whole Prairie Trail Center. What's your name, sir?
My name's Colin, and I'm from Ankeny, Iowa.
We got a pair of Ankenys here. Can we give it up for them? Yeah! So, Nolan, what's your favorite kind of weather?
I like it when it snows a lot.
I don't know if that's a popular opinion. I do too, though. I'm with you on that. It's fun, isn't it? You can go and make snow forts and stuff. Colin, what's your favorite kind of weather?
Sunshine.
Ooh! That's what I'm talking about. So I think you're going to like what we've got in store for these guys, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, can you guys tell us what it's going to be outside?
I think right now it's sunny.
Okay. And tomorrow, what's it going to be?
Sunny again.
Yes! Okay, Colin, very important here. It's usually like 100 degrees during the fair, right? What do you think it's going to be tomorrow?
70.
Yeah, slap that on the board there. Show everybody what you got. There it is, 70s and sunny. It's looking beautiful. It's going to be perfect. And now we've got Stacy on stage with our next guest.
Who can beat that at the Iowa State Fair? That's pretty special. Of course, that means big crowds, right? So one thing that comes along with the fair anyway is big crowds. Sergeant Alex Dinkla from the Iowa State Patrol joins us to talk about some safety reminders for both adults and kids. Thanks so much for being with us today. We appreciate it.
No, thanks for having us, and we're having a great time just like everybody else is at the fair.
So what are some things that parents and kids can do before they even get to the fairgrounds?
You know, we always like to give those quick tips. Before you're coming to the fair, you know you're coming to large crowds. Take a family picture. Take a picture of those kids. That way we know what the kids are wearing. We've already had several just kids that get separated from their parents. Show us a picture on your phone. We can put the cavalry to work and go find those kids, and it's very quick that we can get people reunited.
Well, what should parents do? I mean, you can watch them like a hawk, and in a split second, you become separated from your kid. What do you do then? What do people need to do when they find a child who's been separated from their parents?
You know, first off, have that talk. There's going to be a lot of officers, a lot of state troopers that are out here at the Iowa State Fair. Tell those children, tell those kids, if they get separated, go find an officer. Radios get people reunited quick, and we want to make sure that all parents and all children are very comfortable with coming up and talking to an officer.
And you guys are also doing something really cool to help keep people together, but also reunite them really quickly. It's called a Kid Find wristband. Tell us about that.
You know, we've been doing this program for several years. It's part of the Des Moines Radio Group, the State Fair. We all partnered together because out here at the State Fair, we want to work together. And so come to any of the locations of the information booths, Star 102.5, or the Iowa State Patrol at the east end of the grandstand. Get those bracelets, get those wristbands, whether it's a dependent adult or a kid. Put those on, and it's got a little information that we can get people reunited in the event that they get separated and unfortunately can't communicate with us.
And what does that cost?
It's absolutely free. It is a program that we just want to make sure that we keep people reunited in the event that you get separated.
And ultimately, what do you want folks to know about the Iowa State Fair?
You know, this is an event that we want to make sure that all families, all people are having a good time out here. But unfortunately, we see things that maybe alarm us. So we have a little campaign out here. If you see something, say something. Go find a vendor, go find an officer, and that information is going to get relayed quick. And we are going to send people to go check it out because we want to make sure that people ultimately are in a safe location and feel safe out here at the fair.
Sergeant Dinkla, thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you for what you do every day. Thank you to law enforcement for what you guys do every day, and our first responders. Yes, thank you so much. Our program continues here live at the Mid-American Energy Stage right after this break. We'll see you soon.
Live from the Iowa State Fair, this is KCCI 8 News.
Welcome back. KCCI is live from the Mid-American Energy Stage at the Iowa State Fair. We are having a great time on day one of the fair. Who's ready for some live music? Yeah? Who's ready to hear a musician that loves the fair so much he's written several songs about being at the fair? We excited about that? This is Tom Hofer. I mean, he has a keyboard on his t-shirt, so you know he's ready to rock, right? And he has 500 performances planned this year alone, so he knows what he's doing. He is good at his job, and he is good at putting this music together. If you love the song, I've Been Everywhere, well, you're gonna love this song, I've Ate Everywhere. Tom, take it away.
Man, I've been across the fair, man, all those little stands, man, even the midway, man, of food I've had my share, man, I've been everywhere. Ate a corn dog, funnel cake, lobster, corn dog, cotton candy, and a foot-long hot dog. State fair cookies that are full of chocolate chip, pork chop, and I had some chicken strip, bacon, cheeseburger, egg roll. We gotta see who can eat the most. I've been everywhere, man, I've been across the fair, man, all those little stands, man, even the midway, man, of food I've had my share, man, I've ate everywhere. I had tacos, nachos, apple pie on a stick, gizmos, grinders, and a sausage link, caramel apple, and an elephant ear, German sausage, pretzel, and a beer, hot beef sandwich, and a hot beef sandwich and a monkey tail. Well, I've ate everywhere, man, I've been across the fair, man, all those little stands, man, even the midway, man, of food I've had my share, man, I've ate everywhere. I had lemonade, hard-boiled egg, and some kettle corn, dill pickle, popsicle, and a tenderloin, turkey leg, Iowa smoked roll. I washed it down with root beer float, deep-fried Twinkie, and an ice cream bar. Now it's time for me to waddle to the car, 'cause I've ate everywhere, man, I've been across the fair, man, all those little stands, man, even the midway, man, of food I've had my share, man, I've been everywhere.
Tom Hofer, everybody. That was awesome. If you'd like to hear more from Tom, he's performing tonight from 6:30 to 8 at Pioneer Hall. Let's hear it one more time for Tom. Stacy, we'll send it over to you.
I think I need a Tom's just after listening to that song. Thank you, Tom. You know, every year the Iowa State Fair features an Iowan of the Day. It's an impressive collection of people who have demonstrated exceptional integrity and pride and hard work and dedication to their communities. I'm joined by today's Iowan of the Day, Marilyn Sokol of Belle Plaine. Let's give it a round of applause for Marilyn. Marilyn, you have a passion for volunteering.
Yes, I do. I enjoy it, and I do as much of it as I can.
Well, tell me, what kinds of things do you do?
Well, every Wednesday we have between 15 and 18 girls come into the community center where I work, and they make pillows and for the hospitals in Cedar Rapids. We make all kinds of things for the school, for the kids, to keep them motivated. And then we also make lap robes, quilted lap robes for the nursing homes in the area.
That's amazing. Can we hear it for that? That's amazing. That's really wonderful.
Yeah, I have a bunch of good girls, and I really like doing it, and they like coming and helping too.
How long have you been volunteering?
Well, at least over 20 years. Yeah, because I quit probably when I was 60 from working, so I've been doing it ever since then.
I understand you also help find drivers for people who need rides to their doctor's appointments. That's awesome. Why is that important?
Well, we're in a small community and we're not close to a hospital. And we do have doctor's appointments in the bigger cities. So we have to get the people there. So we have drivers, they get paid for their mileage, and they're all volunteers. They volunteer their time. And we have to find the volunteer to go with the person that needs the ride. And then I don't do that anymore. I just quit. I decided at 82 I didn't have to do that anymore.
You graduated a little bit. Yeah, Marilyn, thank you so much for everything you do. By the way, the Iowan of the Day is introduced each day at noon at the Ann and Bill Riley stage. One more time, a big thank you from Marilyn Sokol, the Iowan of the Day. Thank you for everything you do. We appreciate Marilyn. Thank you. Now, how about this forecast? Is this not the most gorgeous weather we've had for the Iowa State Fair? Jason Sudeiko, we want to hear more about this forecast.
Oh, I got more. I got a whole lot more where this came from. I've been here for a decade, and I got to say, this is probably the best weather we've had for the fair in that time frame. And you look at the next few days that we've got on your State Fair forecast 3-day planner, it's looking good. We're talking temperatures tomorrow back into the middle 70s. We'll have more sunshine, and as we head into the weekend, we'll start to see those temperatures jump back up a little bit back, even towards 80 degrees by Sunday. So not any of the screaming heat that we've seen over the past few years, but still going to be a little bit warm. You look at the temperature right now, we're at 77 degrees. We've got that wind out of the northwest at 14 miles per hour. So it's a little bit breezy at times, but I got to say it feels good. And you look across the state, we're at 73 for Mason City, 73 for Sheridan, Centerville coming in at 75 degrees. So if you're roaming around, not at the State Fair, but just around the state, things are looking pretty good. And you look at the wind gusts across the state, that's going to make it feel a little bit nicer, unless you want to throw a little extra hairspray in your hair. It's a little gusty. But looking across the state on your Super Doppler 8, any clouds that we've got right now down near Burlington, down near Mount Pleasant area, those are working their way out of the state. So no rain chances for us as we head into the evening, but we've got good looking temperatures and we've got good looking sky conditions. So hour by hour for you here, you can see those clouds depart. Winds do eventually back down as we head in towards the overnight, and tomorrow crystal clear skies for a while. And again, winds will pick back up to around 15 to 20 miles per hour, but should be a very comfortable day. And even as we head in towards Saturday, we're talking about clear conditions and just a beautiful weekend. So I hope you're able to make it out and about, because things are looking absolutely wonderful for us. And as we head, I'd say, into your evening forecast, things are looking good too. Again, temperatures tonight dropping back down into the low 50s. And you look at tomorrow in towards the afternoon, we're back up into the low to mid 70s. Comfort cast, pleasant across the board, even into the weekend. Again, humidity not going to play much of a factor for us. Again, that forecast for tonight at 53, and tomorrow we're going to hike that back up into the mid to upper 70s. So things are looking good. If we jump to the 8-day forecast, you'll see, again, even more sunshine is going to be on the way. We do drop back down a little bit on Monday, but we'll hop back up into the 80s, low to mid 80s, in fact, for much next week. Chances for a little bit of shower activity Monday and Thursday, but besides that, things are looking absolutely wonderful.
All right, that sounds fantastic, Jason. Yeah, well-deserved. A round of applause for that forecast there. Now, a unique part of the Iowa State Fair, the many contests. A lot of them take place at the Farm Bureau Pioneer Hall. That's just up the hill from our stage. This morning, there were calling contests. We're talking duck, rooster, chicken, and turkey. I'm joined now by Liam Kretzinger, the winner of the turkey calling contest. Where is, oh, wait a sec. Here he is. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Good.
Can I call you champion?
Yeah.
All right. And I know that your parents are right over there. Give him a wave real quick, because you've been waving at him since we brought him on stage. Brave kid here, right? Yeah. And a heck of a turkey caller. Where are you from?
Coon Rapids, Iowa.
All right. And how did you learn to do calling?
I taught myself to do it, and then I taught Dad to do some of it. No, Dad taught me a little bit.
Right? All right. Dad's out there smiling and nodding, so okay. So obviously you do turkey calling. Well, what kind of other calls do you do?
I do deer.
Deer?
And hogs. Hogs is the easiest one.
Oh, which one is?
Hogs are the easiest
Can you give me
one.
a sample of the hogs real quick?
Yeah, I gotta say or something.
Can you do it in the microphone? The hog call? Pretty good, right? All right, there we go. And we know that he's out here because he is the turkey calling champion. So I want to hear the turkeys be called. Liam, you ready for us?
Yeah.
Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Now, have turkeys actually run to you when you've done that before?
What?
Have turkeys run to you when you've called them before?
Not really.
Okay, not yet. And how long have you been working on that?
Like a year.
Wow. Okay, so a year, you won the championship. What's the next thing you're going to work on? I mean, you got to go back to school, right? But in your free time, you're going to be working on other calls?
Yeah, I'll probably work on elk.
Ooh, elk. Okay. So next year, we'll go ahead and have you up here, and you can do some elk calls for us. I want you to go ahead and wave to the crowd real quick. Can we give another? There we go for Liam, the turkey calling champion. Look at this guy here. We're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. Our live show from the Iowa State Fair continues. Nice job. Nice job, buddy. Thank you. That's for you. All right? There you go.
American music and energy stage here for KCCI 8 News live from the Iowa State Fair. And I guess we should be really, really quiet. We started with a fair staple, the food, but it wouldn't be the Iowa State Fair without the animals. Where's the aw camera? Look at this. Aw.
You can see. Oh, sorry. You can see baby animals being born every day of the fair at the Paul Knapp Animal Learning Center.
The Southeast Polk Future Farmers of America, or FFA, helps care for the animals. This is Clara Dilks, a soon-to-be senior. Oh no, I think we woke Fruit Loop up, but Fruit Loop is so cute. Oh my gosh, tell us a little bit about Fruit Loop.
So Fruit Loop was born this morning, actually. She was the first litter born at the State Fair and the Animal Learning Center. We've had 3 litters born today, though, so make sure to go check those out.
Oh my, can you turn around and show everybody Fruit Loop really quickly? Oh, right? That is the most adorable thing I've seen. Oh my gosh.
Now, where do we find Fruit Loop and other animals like her?
At the Animal Learning Center, over by the pork tent, just north of the pork tent.
Does it say something that the little pig was born over by the pork tent?
It might.
It's the circle of life here at the Iowa State Fair, right?
Sure is.
Yeah.
Here, let's move it away from Stacy for.
So, what other kind of animals will we find at the center this year?
We have goats, sheep, turkeys, pigs, cows, ducks, chickens, and yep, that's it.
Right.
Well, Clara, thank you so much for bringing Fruit Loop. Oh my gosh, so cute. What a way to end our first day at the fair.
Yes, thank you. That's all the time we have for our live show from the Iowa State Fair. KCCI 8 News at 5 is now. Thank you, folks. Thank you.